Hi folks, it's Jed Joling with eXp Realty. Today's Monday, December 19th, week of Christmas, so Merry Christmas. I hope you'll have great plans with your family and friends for this next weekend. Today I'm in another unique location here in Southern Oregon, and I'm going to turn you around so you can see. In fact, you can probably already see behind me, and maybe some of you locals already know where I'm at, but I'm going to turn you around here. Today I am on the upper Table Rock. There is an upper and a lower Table Rock, and very unique plateaus here in Southern Oregon. About 2.5 mile round trip hike for the upper, which is where I'm at. The lower is about a 3.5 mile round trip hike. I bet you can guess why I picked the upper. You gain about 800 feet in elevation coming up either one of them, but they are really unique to this valley. So to give you an idea of where we're at, over in this direction here is Central Point. Moving over, Medford is all this area out here. This area here is an industrial area in White City and Center Point. White City's over here, and Eagle Point just out here below Mount McLaughlin. And if we look even further, way off in the distance, you can see some snow. That's up near Crater Lake, which is going to be another location we're going to hit one of these days. But anyway, without further ado, I've got a Southern Oregon market update for all of you today. So we'll jump into that. Right now, inventory between Jackson and Josephine counties is at 980 for residential single family homes on the market. So we dipped under 1,000, first time we've seen under 1,000 since May. Last week we had 52 new listings, 71 went pending, 56 closed, and 41 off the market due to expired or canceled listing contracts. 12 under for the 4-week average on the new count, 8 over on the 4-week average for the pending count, which was more than I expected considering Christmas is coming up quickly here, and just 3.5 under the 4-week average for the closed count. Not a whole big difference there from the 4-week average. Snapshot of all that puts us at 4 months of inventory. So still a little bit shy of 6 months of inventory, considered a neutral market, but we're very close to that. Today you're going to find a 30-year fixed conventional mortgage here in the valley. If you shop, you're going to find near 6%, and an FHA 30-year you're going to find near 5.5%. The national average today for the mortgage rates had not come out when I was putting my data together yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be around 6.15 or somewhere in that area. Last week on Wednesday, the Fed announced their 50 basis point rate hike for the benchmark rate for the Fed, which you would think would in turn raise interest rates for mortgages, but it actually didn't. In fact, mortgage rates kind of already anticipated the rate increase, and when they came out and gave the increase, they actually came down the next day, which was surprising but nice, you know, and it was kind of expected because the November inflation report was coming out and it was lower than expected, so that was another reason why the mortgage rates came down. So we were at 6.27 for the national average 30-year mortgage conventional on Wednesday, and by Friday we were at 6.17, so dropped almost a quarter of a point, which is nice. Inflation was 7.1% for the month of November, and that was a little lower than expected, but still near a 40-year high, and still quite more than the target of 2%. Fuel lately, if you guys have paid attention, has actually come down. Right now in Costco today, you can get a gallon of fuel of gas for $3.49, gallon of diesel for $4.49, which is a lot better than we've seen. In fact, I was looking at data, and it's the lowest gas prices that we've seen for quite some time. A barrel of crude oil was near $75 today when I looked, and that's the lowest we've actually seen since was what I was seeing December 27th last year, so right near Christmas. So a little bit better fuel prices this year, which is nice considering everything else is so expensive. Moving on, I have a new listing out in Grants Pass that if you are into anything outdoors, you're going to want to take a look at this if you're shopping. 301 Quail Lane. It's off of Ferry Road that comes off of Lower River Road. About 20 minutes from Grants Pass. 9.5 acres, irrigated from the Rogue River, and this is a unique property. So 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,828 square feet. It backs to Josephine County public land, which then is right up against the river, and so you can walk out of the backyard and be down to the river in about a minute and a half. and that adjoins some BLM ground as well. So the current owners have used it in the past to ride their horses out of the backyard, up the river, and then onto the BLM. But you can do whatever you please. Go fishing, hunting, hiking, horseback riding, whatever, rafting, all sorts of options. So take a look at that. I've got that posted also on my Facebook page, and you'll find it listed, of course, on the MLS as well. 301 Quail Lane, quail like the bird. That's it for me. You guys all have a Merry Christmas week, and have fun with your family and friends, and make sure to eat a lot of food and give out a lot of presents. And we will see you next week. Thank you very much. One more quick look at the view for you all. For those that stuck around to the end, this is a thank you. We'll talk to you all next week.